Nick, who you got?
I have the Cowboys big. I think a number of factors here. One is there is a natural letdown for Detroit, even though this is a big game. They just won the division.
I buy that.
First division for anyone on the team as a Lion, obviously, and for most of them, first Lions division win of their literal lifetimes. Mm-hmm. I also think this is a tough matchup for Detroit because Dallas can pressure the quarterback, even though they didn't against Miami. We know they can. That's what Goff struggles with the most. And that Lions defense is bad. Flatly. Aiden Hutchinson's an excellent player. Brian Branch, I think, is going to be an excellent player and already is pretty damn good as a rookie. But everybody moves the ball on them. Nick Mullins, for all his mistakes and getting benched for the rookie fifth-round pick, he's had 400 yards on him. The Bears played him twice in the last 6 weeks, scored a combined 54. The Saints scored 28 on him. Chargers scored in the 30s. So Dallas needs the game. I don't think Dallas is going to lose 3 straight games. We talked last week about how they hadn't lost back-to-back in 2.5 years. Now all of a sudden they're going to lose 3 in a row, and it's in Dallas. All those reasons, Greg, I like the Cowboys by more than the 4.5 most likely. I like the Cowboys to put up a bunch of points, and Dak looked great in this game.
Yeah, I like the Cowboys as well. As you know, I am on the Cowboy bandwagon.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, welcome aboard. Thank you.
I got you. Thank you for
I can't believe
you believe it. But I like the Cowboys simply because, like, when you think about all this week, what we've been talking about is, man, that defense. They gave up a game-winning score or field goal to the Miami Dolphins. Defense. What the defense isn't doing. Then we hear Micah Parsons making comments about the 49ers and what they aren't doing. Well, you have to make a statement. And this defense, last 4 games, 3rd worst in the NFL, and have just 4 sacks in total. Their last 4 games, that's fourth worst in the National Football League.
4 sacks in the last 4 games.
And you got Micah Parsons on your defensive line. You have to make a statement. I understand where the Lions are at. They're a team that they're trying to find themselves. They want to have a statement win against a really good team at home, which a team in the Dallas Cowboys, they don't lose at home. So I think all those things going in and being in this position, knowing you don't want to limp in the postseason. I was with Mike McCarthy. I lost week 14 and 15, and we won the last 2 games, roll on to the last 2 games of the regular season and went on to win the Super Bowl. That's the type of momentum you got to have going into the postseason. The Dallas Cowboys can do that.
They better win. It's as simple as that, or you two should be changing your Super Bowl picks. All right, really. Like I wasn't even saying that to put you on blast.
If you lose 3 in a row,
better
you
win.
should definitely.
It's not even just a 3 in a row, because somebody that lost 3 in a row is probably getting to the Super Bowl, San Francisco or Philadelphia. But no, they have every reason to be hyped for this game. It's in your building now. I'm not saying I don't want to even play the do card. But at some point, they're going to lose at home. They won 14 straight home games. So that makes you wonder. But I still think the Cowboys will win this game. I think that on paper, it looks like a shootout, right? Because Detroit can't get to the quarterback. Yeah. And like you said, people have cooked on them. So Dak, I think, is going to have a big game. On paper, it looks like they should be able to run on the Cowboys. Yep. Cowboys play a lot of man coverage defensively. They should be able to throw on that, like if he can get time, Goff. So it could be a shootout, but I got Dallas 7 to 10 points.
Okay. Hostile environment the Lions are going into. Great quarterback. Great defense. The pressure of expectations. Weren't those the 4 reasons we said the Lions would also lose when they went into Arrowhead game 1? Yet they won. But it's all the same
Chris
reasons.
Jones wasn't there.
Nor was Travis Kelce. I mean, if the Cowboys were without
nobody
Micah,
nobody was picking the Lions in that game.
It
was across the board. I got the Lions.
You got the Lions.
You got the Lions. Are they your? Oh, maybe they're your upset.
They're not.
Oh, okay.
Don't spoil upset.
Time now for a segment so hot in an emergency you can use it to clean wounds in the woods. It's Upset Alert. Brew and I both on a furious hot streak. Brew getting his last 3 upset alerts right. Me getting the last 1 correct. Greg, you also got your last 1 correct.
Yes, I did.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Maybe your last 2. I didn't go back in the
last
annals.
Definitely just
last one.
Oh, go ahead. What you got this week?
You know what? I got the Bengals over the Chiefs.
Wow.
Straight up, baby.
Straight up.
Wow.
Yeah, the Bengals will show their stripes.
I get it.
Look, man.
You explain. Yeah.
Let me explain
Please
how this
explain
works. First and foremost, unlike my colleague Nick Wright. I do not believe in the Chiefs. They are who they are. And some of us, like myself, understand that when a team shows you who they are, it's time to move off of them and move on. I know that's not what you're going to do, but the Bengals have all the reasons to believe that they can beat this team. The history shows me that they play this team very well. Lou Anarumo, he keeps the game tight defensively. When you look at Jamar Chase and some of the things that he's saying, like, this team is going to come to play. I like the Bengals because they believe in this moment. They've already beaten the Chiefs in the past, but in this moment, oh man, we can do something. We can really put this team out of their misery.
True.
Or start it. Start it. I just simply like the Bengals because they have nothing to lose. And when you look at the teams that are on the bubble, when you play in this game and you play this late in the season, these are the teams you don't want to play. Teams that have something to play for and they don't have anything locked up, but there is a fighting chance. Like the Bengals are playing with house money.
Argument. I give
Dangerous
you that.
teams.
You're making a good
They're
argument.
extremely dangerous. The Chiefs are sputtering, almost out of gas. And right now, the Bengals are aware.
Correct. I'm just checking. I'm just making sure.
Your phone on?
Just make sure. Because it's not ringing right now. I'm trying to FaceTime you. Just make sure Monday you're available. Just make sure Monday.
Do you have my number?
Just maybe.
Do you have my number?
Just make sure Monday you answer, okay? That's all. Because you won't be here, but make sure you're available Monday.
See, Greg likes to come out with
3:10.
these boisterous comments.
Just make sure.
And he never has the answer.
No,
He's right often.
He is right a lot, but he won't be this week. But just make sure you answer on Monday.
Look, you put it up there, that graphic, we can see it again. Teams you don't want to face in this moment. I got the Pittsburgh Steelers going up into Seattle,
Oh, wow.
telling them, open up the fridge,
Oh, they're not opening the fridge.
get out the bread, the Wonder Bread, and ham and cheese, and make me a sandwich while I watch some television. Yes, Pittsburgh, from the rugged AFC North, is going to go up in there and beat the Seattle Seahawks.
So,
That's
you got
my
any
upset
more
alert.
analysis
That's
other
it.
than the sandwich part?
That's it.
The sandwich
Can I
part?
ask
Like
a real
Mason
question?
Rudolph
No,
a
look,
lot?
Mason
There's no
Rudolph-
facts
hold on.
behind it at all.
Okay,
There's no rationale.
I'm
It's
gonna give some rationale.
ham and cheese.
George Pickens, after being called onto the carpet, not only by Tomlin and others, but everybody, right? Came out and did what we all know he's capable of doing. I think Deontay Johnson gonna have a big game this week. All right, I think they'll be able to run the ball. Seattle's been terrible against the run the last month or so.
Yes,
so I think they're gonna be able to run the ball on them. And Mason Rudolph, look, will turn into a pumpkin in about. He usually get 4 weeks. So he's only in his second start, I believe. So he should be fine this week. Pittsburgh in and up. Look, Pittsburgh, unlike Nick, have not. I picked the Steelers to make the playoffs.
Yeah.
And I stuck with it. Nick abandoned them.
No, I have not. What are
You
you
haven't
talking
abandoned
about?
them? I haven't heard them come out of your mouth in 6
We don't
weeks.
talk about the Steelers on this
I
show.
did
We haven't heard you talk
say
about
that.
them.
I
And
just
you-
said they're going to make sandwiches.
But
It's
yeah,
Seattle.
your analysis had to do with Wonder Bread and bologna. Go ahead, Wild.
Okay, it's time now for the Puxatawny Philip football to make his upset alert. And again, this segment has really gone awry because it used to just be like, hey, what team is on upset? Then I started to get them all right off of outright wins. This is a true upset because not only do I don't think the Patriots are going to win, I don't even want the Patriots to win. So the Patriots valiantly cover against the Bills.
What?
Guys,
It's
This
called
is
a cop
pathetic.
out.
why?
It's called
we
a
do a whole
cop-out,
segment
Rob.
called Nick's Picks about covering the spread.
Yeah, exactly.
And guess what?
we do a whole segment called Upset Alert
Yeah.
about upsets. So you've got it in the wrong segment, doofus.
Wrong. You must be out of your mind.
All right, go ahead. Sorry.
In any event, so it's a huge spread. It's a 2-touchdown spread. And you're thinking, the Patriots stink. The Patriots are tomato cans. I say, even if you do think that, let's look at big spreads and how they've been doing recently. And so early in the year, 10-point underdogs getting smoked. December, as you figure out who your team actually is, 3-4 against the spread. They're 6-1. So whatever you do, the Patriots will cover this. Why? Because we have a great defense. We give up the 8th fewest yards. We have the 2nd best rushing defense. Like, man, how do you have such a great defense? Honestly, part of me thinks Bill Belichick
is like your friend who's like way into sneakers and doesn't care about the rest of their outfit. Like, check out my sneakers. I'm like, buddy, you look terrible. Why don't you spread the wealth around the whole outfit? It's a little bit how we treat our defense. Also, and I'll just say this one quickly. And Bailey Zappi's playing pretty good.
Yeah, Bailey Zappi.
Bailey Zappi's
better
doing
than
all right.
Mac
He's
Jones?
no better than Mac Jones, but he's not throwing interceptions, which would actually score points for the other team. We cover. We cover. That's all. It's a guarantee. Take it to
That
the
would have
bank.
been great for Knicks
Take
picks.
it to the bank.
All right, Knicks picks time. Guys, listen. Hasn't been a great year in the Knicks picks world.
Don't say that.
It just hasn't been. I'm honest with America. But luckily, it's a new year starting next week. Listen.
Do we start over?
Well, no, I got to
We
keep it going the
should.
whole rest of the way. But listen, I just need to go 6-0 to basically be 500 for the regular season, be hot going into the postseason. And while Wilds' pick of the Patriots and upset alert was ridiculous, you know what's not ridiculous? Let's go first pick. Patriots plus 14.
Hey, what
Listen, I don't know if you guys know, but as of late, big underdogs have been covering. They've been covering machines. It's a divisional game. It's an excellent defense.
Yes.
It's a team with a great run defense. I thought everything Wilds was saying about the Bills a couple segments ago, or Patriots 100% right. I just wanted to make him say it to mock Mac Jones, and it worked perfectly. But the analysis, Wild, perfect. Next, Bake Show.
Let's
Hat
go.
and T-shirt game. Clinch the division, Baker. Hey, a little pour some champagne. Give yourself a much-deserved bye week. Just clinch that 4 seed, kick your feet up, watch the rest of the NFC beat each other up fighting for seeding while you guys get to hang out northern Florida shores, watching other teams play football. They are going to beat the Saints, who, let's be honest, they want this season to be over. I'm not sure if they want the Derek Carr era to be over as well, but they probably do. Less than a field goal favorite at home. The insult to the best quarterback in the NFC and a man who, mark my words, will show up on at least 2 MVP ballots as a 5th place vote.
NFC
getter.
South.
What did I say?
NFC.
NFC. You got carried away.
You do. It's
Yeah.
okay.
What did I say? Best quarterback in the NFC?
Yeah.
We'll talk to me in a week. Next, Arizona getting 12. Another big underdog. Wild told me they cover all the time these days. The Eagles haven't blown anyone out in 2 years. Meanwhile, it looks like Kyler's going to play. Philadelphia is just trying to hold on for dear life for the division. I know Hollywood Brown is on the IR for the rest of the year. That's not great, but what is great is this. Backdoor cover from Kyler.
Yep.
Philadelphia just trying to escape. And the Cardinals this year, Kyler trying to play so he wants the Cardinals to not have one of those top 2 picks. So he has extra motivation. Cardinals, big underdog. So Cardinals plus 12, Patriots plus 14.
I love all
Bucs minus 2.5. You say that every week.
No,
They
I
go
don't.
1 and 2 every week.
No, those are great. Those are all dubs.
Thanks, Wild.
Coming up next, more bulletin board material from Jamar Chase. He says Jalen Ramsey not on the Chiefs. Wow. What a take.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get more from the show and to check out clips from other shows on FS1.